Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to this wonderful project presentation that I'll be your host, Sir Collins Owaga, CEO Beta. And I believe at this point you might have heard my story. I believe at this point you must have actually seen on how my business grew or how I came from grass to grace. And at this point, I'll be sharing my screen. So as I share with you the step-by-step guidelines on how to become successful in this wonderful project. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a nice feeling. And when I had or when I realized that I'm the one going to be taking you through this, I was so much super excited because this business transformed my life. This business changed my life 360 degrees. Now, today, most people ask me, Collins, what is the secret? What exactly did you do to become who you are? And just to begin my story, for those of you who might not have heard my story, my name is Collins Owaga. I'm the CEO of Better Own Your Life Project. I'm a mastermind leader. We are only 7 masterminds in this country. Particularly, I'm addressing you from Nairobi, Kenya. In my office, that is, I'm a millionaire mentor and I build leaders that last. So I'm so much focused in building leaders in the connected economy. And I'm also an author of Becoming an Ace. One of my greatest books, this book here, I wrote my heart in it. And I believe most of you guys might have come through it. Most of you guys might always give me good reviews. Collins, you impacted my life. And exactly that's why they say people will actually forget whatever you did, whatever you said, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Before I leave this country, I promised myself I want to create an impact. And you who is listening to me, today, of course, is not my story, but just to catch upon it, ladies and gentlemen, Collins is born from a very humble background. My mom was just selling cereals in the streets of Kisumu, and my dad had just been fired from his mechanic job and became a renowned farmer. I was tough growing as a firstborn in a very humble family, so I've not been privileged to go to the university. I dropped out at Form 4 level, then came to Nairobi to hustle. At my point when I was hustling, that's when I met this wonderful opportunity. So today, as I share with you these capabilities, it gladdens my heart. First of all, today, of course, I'm a mentor, a coach, and a great leader among one of the mastermind leaders in my country, Kenya. I've been able to coach and mentor over 10,000 self-made young entrepreneurs in this country and still going globally. I'm a millionaire circle of the organization. But of course, it was not my story. Allow me to talk to you who is listening to me. Brother or sister, or you who is listening to me, what are your dreams in life? Of course, every single person has a dream. And the dream that you have was given to you. Do you dream of owning your own car? Having a very nice dream car, driving around? Do you actually dream of having so much cash flow? Or do you dream, of even building a very nice home and having a very good dream house or a dream vacation, traveling the world, or even having to have what is called quality education? If that's your dream, then ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, because at the end of the training, you will actually be able to realize that with this kind of a project, you can actually attain almost every single thing that you ever wish to have in this life. So success belongs to those who believe in the power of their dreams. Do you believe that that dream was given to you for a reason? And that dream does not become a reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, hard work, and a mind-blowing plan. And I'm here to give you one of the plans. It is not only the only thing that you can use, but you can take it as a plan to follow through. Now, what are your plans towards achieving those dreams? Because we have talked and we've said that a dream might not become a dream without a plan, without determination. What are your plans towards achieving those dreams? And most guys are dumbfounded. Most guys always think that now what can I do? Can I go and get a job outside there and become successful? Can I go and be paid 30,000 Kenya shillings every single month and become successful? They say automatically, no, you must draw a plan. You must draw. And the plan I want to draw for you, ladies and gentlemen, is a plan of an entrepreneur, is a plan of entrepreneurship, and is a plan of the connected economy. And just as I repeat, dreams without plans are just mere dreams, are just mere wishes, and nothing much more. So find a way to make money in a short period of time, and it must be huge. For us to attain that dream in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 20s, or even in your 50s, you must find a way to make money in a short period of time, and that should be so much big amount of money that can help you attain or achieve your goals. And that's why I bring for you the wonderful concept of the Ed Plan 3.0 that gives us an improved marketing plan. And this marketing plan is our new campaign. And this marketing plan is a plan that is used to design our own economy, create our own income, and we have the plan. And the plan we have, and I'm bringing to you today, is called an interloop hybrid system. And this interloop hybrid system has a benefit of combining all the plans we have around to have and bring about a very great compensation plan with an objective of a greater benefit to give you and increase your income so that you can actually use that to attain your dream. The organization is actually divided into two. We have health and we also have a way to create your wealth. So, but first, let's look at our health. Our health is much more important, having our partners coming from Nature's Way, VCAPS, Resvida, DSM, and even WADA. Nature's Way, VCAPS, Resvida, DSM, and WADA manufactures our products. And financially, of course, in Africa, we partner with EcoBank and Stanbic Bank. They are Pan-African banks, and EdPlan 3.0 that gives us the hybrid interloop system. We've had great achievements all the way from global awards of marketing excellence to even Guinness World Records. So you are listening to one of the things that have been able to transform millions of lives worldwide and even globally. You are listening to a great capability, and I've been in this industry for a decade. The person who is talking to you is the right person to share with you this capability, this vision. What is our mission? Our mission is to impact 1 million lives positively through our system by 2030. I cannot do this alone, but we can do it. They always say that nothing of significance has ever been achieved by a single person. So once you become or you be part of us, you're going to be getting what is called a package. A package is like a gift hamper to you, and every package comes with a product supplement. Every package comes with a free code. I'll talk to you, or I'll share with you what that simply means. And every package gives you a chance to enjoy a very great marketing plan. Of course, when I start talking about our health and supplement, most of young people, almost all you who is listening to me, might not actually be taking it serious. Brother or sister, health is not valued until sickness comes. Health is not valued until sickness comes. You don't have to wait until you're 50, you get ill, or 60, you get ill, or you start even struggling from degenerative diseases. That's when you take charge of your health. We can actually prevent it right now. They always say that prevention is better than cure. And we have naturally herbal supplements that actually reverses almost all the diseases we have around. And I want you to experience some of our breakthrough health products, and our products are divided into 5. We have nutritional supplements that add good nutrients to your food, and they are all herbally, naturally made. We have nutritional beverages, weight loss products, personal care products, and child products. For example, our breakthrough product is C24/7. Brothers, I've actually been witnessing the gradual change of so many guys who've used this kind of a product. Allow me to tell you, this product is revolutionary. It revises over 100 health conditions as well, right all the way from diabetes to mellitus to all the way from guys who have sexual dysfunction and all that. And it has 29 vitamins and mineral salts in it, 18 amino acids, up to for longevity polyphenols. This product alone contains approximately 22,000 phytonutrients and antioxidants in one capsule. A phytonutrient simply means a nutrient from plants. Understand? And an antioxidant is used to fight what is called the oxidative damage to our cells. Other nutritional supplements, we have collagen, simply means cholesterol reducer, Restore Life. This has always even been talked to up to Doris Wood, and we have complete fight energizer. And ladies and gentlemen, my brother, we also have what is called nutritional beverage. Our products, particularly the beverages, they're alkaline in nature. That simply means any person can consume this. Cappuccino is for men. If you're a man and you're listening and you listen to this, cappuccino is for erectile dysfunction. We have original coffee. We have sugar-free. For those guys who have diabetes, for those guys who have some form of illnesses, you can actually consume our sweet beverages. For those who want to lose their weight, tummy, and all form of illnesses, we have Burn Slim here, from all the way from Burn Slim to the Burn Coffee. And we have personal care products, of course, for hygiene, and child's program, that's My Choco and Kid Gummies. If your children do not have appetite and all that, this can be in a position to also be in a position to help. Now, how now do you get started with us? How now do you get started with this wonderful project? Ladies and gentlemen, and you who is listening, you have to plug into what is called into a cash compounding system. A cash compounding system, from the word compounding, it compounds. For those of you who've read the Bible, there's a time when the master came and gave servants some talents. One was given 1, another one was given 2, another one was given 5. The one who was given 1 went and hid this. The one who was given 2 multiplied. The one who was given 5 also multiplied. When the master came, the one who was given 5 returned more than 5. The one who was given 2 returned more than 2. And of course, the master made them in charge. The one who was given 1 returned 1 and simply stated, Master, you gave me 1 talent. I thought I would not reap where I have not sown. I went and kept it very well. Here it is, take it back. Remember what the master told the young man who was given 1 talent. Hey, you should even have kept my money in a bank where it can compound. So we have a cash compounding system that can be in a position to compound your shilling into millions. And that compounding system is going to be giving you approximately 6 streams of income. so much beautifully, you're going to be having 6 ways of earning, all day from direct connector bonus up to retail profit. So I'm going to be explaining step by step in the next 15 minutes of each way of earning and how to make money. The first way is called direct connector bonus. Just of the word directly. Your friend might ask you, Mark, Bruno, hey, and what do you do? You've become part of the project, and your friend asks you, what do you do? How can I also do whatever you are doing? Maybe the person is a lawyer or a banker or doing something outside there, but wants to get somewhere where he can actually get a cash compounding system to leverage his income, or when the person is doing other things. When you share to the person this wonderful opportunity, the same way I'm sharing it to you right now, any person you connect to this wonderful organization, the company pays you a whopping 6,000 Kenyan shillings. You can imagine. So you can convert this into your currency. If you're in Zimbabwe, Zambia, in every country, you can convert it to US dollar. You can convert it into your currency. That for every single person you connect in the system, you make 6,000 cash. This is just like making a recommendation to a lawyer, to a doctor, to a tailor. So the company appreciates you for connecting someone in this wonderful opportunity. In the same way other organizations work outside there, this is also an appreciation token for everyone. I want you guys to imagine you introduce 10, or 100 or even 50. That's a big amount of money. And we have friends outside there. You have your friend who is struggling, you have a friend who needs something to do. Grab this, share it to that friend of yours, get your 6,000, and your friend shares to the other person, and that's the beauty about it. Of course, you can see the lady sharing the project to the lady, and the lady earns 6,000 Kenyan shillings. But if you share this business to 100 people, that's approximately how much? 600,000. When I saw this wonderful opportunity and I realized that, oh, I can become part of the business and share it. Imagine you are sharing and you are earning. You share as you earn. The second way of earning is called matching pairing bonus, and matching pairing bonus is 4,800. This is what excites me the most. This is what made me join the business, and this is my pillar. I want you guys to imagine, for someone who is listening, you can say, maybe I cannot connect it to this business to person A. Why? Because most of our friends don't trust us until they can see it working for us. I remember when I began this wonderful opportunity, most of my friends told me, Collins, go. Let us see it working for you, then we become part of it. Of course, today, my friends are earning, and they're making a lot of money with this wonderful opportunity. But if you cannot be in a position to share when you're first to, then there is a support system. There is what is called support system. For every person who joins this system has 2 sides, left and right. What do I mean? Assuming that is you have a left side and a right side. Any activity happening on the left and any activity happening on the right, then the system matches. That is called a pair. A pair simply means 2. Left and right matches to give you a certain amount of money. What do I mean? If there is someone who joins your business after you on the left, and a person is Mike, let's say Mike joins on the left, and let's say, for example, Grace joins on the right. Now, if you introduce Mike, you will make the 6,000 Kenyan shillings. Remember, on the first way of earning. If you introduced Grace, you will make the 6,000 Kenyan shillings. Remember, on the first day of earning. But look at this, guys. It does not stop here, my brother, my sister. Imagine you have a left side and right side. You've made 6,000 cash shillings already, and you've already made 6,000 cash shillings for introducing both Mike and Grace. The company still says we have what is called a matching pairing bonus. Anything happening on the left and right matches automatically to give you what is called a matching pairing bonus of 4,800. What do I mean? Listen, follow keenly. If you master this, you actually mastered this presentation. Now, assuming, let's talk about you, then you introduce your friend on the left, or I support you. The person who shared with this video, there is what is called a spillover support system. We will not leave you walk alone. For any person who joins the business, even you who is listening, if you become part of this project, you want to be part of the project and join the person not only registered directly, but you'll be under the latest person in the system. So you'll be either on the left of that person or on the right of that person. So if you be on the left of that person, or let's say, for example, you be on the right, or let's say let me talk about you. You join the business and I help you get a person on the left. You know, for example, someone like me, I have so many guys all over the world. Hey, Sir Collins, can I be part of the project? Can I join? Let's say you join and I support someone on the left. You make how much? Nothing. But if you connected that person alone, you'll be given how much? 6,000. Remember, if you never connected this person, you want to make the 6,000. But if you connect the person, you'll make the 6,000. Then on the right again, 6,000 if you connect that person. What did I tell you the second day of earning? Matching pairing bonus steps in of 4,800. Let me simplify it. If you introduce person A, you make 6,000 Kenya shillings. If you introduce person B, you make 6,000 Kenya shillings. Plus a matching pairing bonus that is automatic for everyone. 4,800. That simply means how much? 16,800. A question that always comes to me, CEO, what if I become part of this project and I might not get someone joining me instantly? Will you guys support you? Will you guys work with me? The answer is automatically yes. Look at this. A residual income is an income that you earn while you're not actively involved. Therefore, we take it as an investment platform to grow your wealth. Now, how now do you earn residual earning from the matching pairing bonus? Let's look at it. Assuming you become part of the project and you have a binary line. And you see that there's a line in the middle. Then you have your left side, you introduce person A, you make how much? 6,000, right? And person B, you make how much? 6,000. Plus a matching pairing bonus of how much? 4,800. I repeat, you introduce person A, 6,000, person B, 6,000. That's 12,000 Kenyan shillings plus 4,800. That's what? 16,800. But brother, my sister, what if you become part of the project and through the spillover support system, of course, there is someone who is sharing with you this. And that person supports you. And imagine in 1 year's time, 1,000 people have joined on your left and 1,000 people have joined on your right. You might not know these are 1,000 people because every person who joins the business is being placed under the latest person in the system. Yani, yule ambaye anajoin biashara anawekwa chini ya mwenye amejoin latest. So for example, person A, in 1 year, you have 1,000 people on the left. You know these guys. They have just joined the same way, understand? And you have 1,000 people on the right. And you see, if you look at 1,000 times 4,800, that gives you approximately how much? 4.8 million. And I asked my inviter, nikamuuliza, what if I become part of this business and I cannot directly introduce someone? Will you guys support me? And I looked at this way, and I told myself, this is the perfect way of me becoming part of the system. And I became part of the system because of this. Assuming even you make 10% in a year, or even 20%. Of course, you've talked about a perfect market scenario. But what even you make 10%? Is it a good amount of money? Yes, it is. Can you change something in your life? Yes, it is. Now, apart from that, there is what is called a 1 year scenario, which I always call as a lazy man or a busy man scenario. You're busy outside there doing something, and you're asking yourself, can I still become successful in this program? The answer is yes, you can do it now. Look at this. Assuming the system works so slow, and this is you join the business, and in a month, 2 people joins you. How much will you make? 4,800. Why? Because you never introduced these 2 people alone. If you did, you'll have been added 6,000. You'll be added 6,000. But because you never introduced these guys, they were like spilled over to you. Like you're the latest person in the system, and they came after you. You made 4,800 as a matching pairing bonus. Then these guys are also like you. In the month of February, they get their 2 each. What happens to you? 9,600. Now see what happens. In 1 year's time, if this goes on, you'll be having approximately 8,192 people below you. The beauty about our system is that it lives in people. It is a walking business. That is 4,000 on the left and 4,000 on the right. If you do 4,000 times 4,100, we talk about 19.656 million Kenyan shillings. Brothers, or brother or sister, you who is listening, assuming even in 1 year, you get 10% of this. 1.9 million. Is it a good amount of money? Yes, it is. And I told myself, Collins, I might join the business, and because I've assumed that every single month to join the 2, what if it does not work that way, that only 10% works out? It is 1.9 million. That simply means in 1 year, you've made 1.9 million, approximately 6-figure every single year. If you do your math and do your Google and do your research, only about 5% of the world population, or about 3% in our country, Kenya, earn 6-figure income. That is 100,000 shillings and above. Still a good amount of money. And I join. You can even fight for the 1 year scenario and even do it in less than 6 months, or less than 8 months, or less than. There are people who have done it, and you're going to see as you proceed. Now, this is one account. This is one share. What if you have 3 shares? It is much more, 3 times. What if you have 7 shares? It is much more, 7 times. You understand? And there's a lot more that you can achieve. On Unilevel Banners, I'll rush through this very fast. If this is you, then people start consuming, of course, there are guys who will join our system and they'll start using products, they start using our supplements, consuming the beverages. So when your team starts using the products, the company also compensates you from your first level up to the 10th level. Every level 1, 2, 3. As they consume, as they do reorder, as they use the products, the company compensates you. And that goes on 5% commission of all the consumption of any product being created in the organization, plus 5% if it is your direct. That is the level, and I believe this one you understand. What you need to understand is direct connector bonus and the March sales bonus. But these ones I'll just brush through because they're automatic as a member. Understand? This gives by the good amount of money. Then we go to the next way of earning called the stair step. The stair-step income. Now, this is what happens. Stairs, like stairs. So we have ranks. So when you become part of the business, you're called a distributor. But the moment you knock 10 points, how do we get the points? From the consumption of the products and the reorders of your team. And then you get 10 points, you become a silver executive. You get 100 points, you become a gold executive. Today, I'm nearing global ambassador. I'm only left approximately 100 points to become a global ambassador. Once you become a global ambassador, you become a Ruby GA, and the highest rank that is called a diamond global ambassador. The features is there is no time frame. You can join the business today and tomorrow you become a silver executive. You're going to be given 10% of what? 10% of the commercial points, 10% of this, the package points, each 10% of the reorders being done in your team. And imagine, apart from the pairing bonus, apart from the level bonus, the company also has another 10% or 20% on it. Great leaders today are fighting for global ambassador, and you are the next global ambassador. Then we have the UPP or UniPay plan. From the consumption again, you know, if you don't have a rank, then everyone you can earn through this. From the first level up the 10th level, you earn certain percentage on the income or on the money, or each commission of the product. For example, if I sit 24/7, each commission is 550 bob. You want what is called 7%, or you want what is called 5% from first level up the 10th level. From that's exactly what how the UPP does work. And every single person who has a rank or become a prime, you enjoy that. Now, retail profit. For those of you who actually love the products, which I know you will, your friend might tell you, because the first package you'll be given for free as a gift hamper. And your friend might tell you, Mark, can I get a cappuccino? For example, a box of cappuccino goes at 1,300. Then you selling it at 2,000. You earn. What if you do to approximately 100 people or 20? But remember, sales is purely optional. There is no quotas. That simply means there is no target. You can also sell a product of your choice. If you love it, if you need it, go for it. How now do you become part of this wonderful project? You become part of this wonderful project by just having a starting capital of 29,888 Kenyan shillings, 1,000 Kenyan shillings only. 29,888,000 Kenyan shillings only. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment I did this, and I got today, of course, I run so many so many accounts. You can start with this and then add accounts, or you can even do multiple accounts, more money to you. After doing this project for about 2 years, I bought my mom her first car, got an issue. It's a simple note car, a little bit of my story, then got her second car, 2023, the month of June. And today as well, ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of this cash compounding system, I'm also driving one of my beautiful cars in the streets of Nairobi. That's a BMW. And I'm not the only person who's made it. We have so many guys. This is my mentor, Ambassador Moisa Kelly Wadika. Of course, you can see him up there. And even today, Ambassador is living a life of his choice, driving not only one car, not only 2 cars, but 3 cars, up to Range Rover KD and 101M in the streets of Nairobi. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, we've had great guys who've actually been in a position to make it. Ambassador Minus, all these guys, this can be you. You know, Duncan Atukwase has even built a very nice home. Duncan is from Kampala, Uganda. You know, my leader in the middle there is a Camaro. That's Mike Adiemi, all day from Nigeria. There are a lot of testimonies. If I start bringing testimonies here, then they will not end even up to today. Ladies and gentlemen, we also had my friend whom I personally shared to him this business. That's Mr. Ezra Ngari. Ezra Ngari is in the US and is doing this business in a very excited manner, driving his BMW X3 2025 model with the number plate is named Ngari. You know, we've also had a lot of travels in this wonderful opportunity. You know, you move from one place. If you have travel, then welcome. We do this like a daily, it's like something, it's like a daily ritual. You know, people move from one place to another, from one country to another. You know, we've had international trip qualifiers. These are some of our Philippine qualifiers in 2019. So it's not mental. You're the only person making it. The answer is no. There are so many guys. We've moved this our Philippine trip. You can see behind there on my far far right, where we have millions and thousands of people in the Philippine arena. This happened in the year 2019 and still happening every single year as we celebrate our anniversaries, our Dubai trip qualifiers last year, and even this year we have our South African trip qualifiers, and more and more and more and more yet to be achieved. Me who is talking to you, I'm an author, and I want to advise you. For you who is going to be part of this wonderful project, this guide, this book, Becoming an Ace, is one of the things that I've written on how exactly you can start your network marketing business in the connected economy and build it to a movement. And the thing is starting it from a corner, starting it from a very humble background, starting it from an unknown to an average, known, and even becoming an expert in the industry. For you who's listening to this, I wish you all the best. God bless you. Welcome to the project. And I'm so excited to be working with you. Any question, reach out to your inviter. Any question, feel free. If you got this through my link, wish you all the best and welcome to the opportunity. My support is fully guaranteed. People join every single day. The only thing you need to worry about is the starting capital. But on the support, we are here to work with you. Thank you and cheers.